Hello people, welcome back to Python for Everyone. In today's video, we will explore essential string methods in Python that every beginner should know. Basically, how to manipulate them, how to change them, how to check things on a particular string that you're working on. This is part one of our string method series, where we are going to break down some of the most commonly used methods. These functions help manipulate text in Python very efficiently, making coding easier for you and more powerful. Let's dive right in. Let's start with one of the most simplest ones. For example, I have a variable and I'm going to assign a string to it. Let's say I have this as a string. Um, oh, okay. All right. See, I've written everything over there in lowercase. Okay. The one that we're going to work on is dot upper method. Dot, the syntax is dot upper brackets. All right. We are going to convert the text into uppercase. That's all it does. And if that's what you want to do with your string, this is the method to go with. Example is here, our variable a, the string hello world. Now what I'm going to do is, let's use our print function that we discussed plenty of times by now. I will follow as the name of our variable, the one that I've assigned, dot upper and brackets. There you go. See, my string was all in lowercase originally, and now it's all in uppercase. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's say I have another variable, all right, string again. These, okay, you need to remember one thing. These are specifically for strings, not any other data type, just for strings. Okay, that's why they're called string methods. Now, let's say I have hello world, all in uppercase. All right, but I'm working on the string and I need it to be in lowercase. So the method is also called lower. So print b dot lower and brackets. Let's print hello world. See, the original string was in uppercase and the new one, using the lower method, it's in lowercase. But you need to remember one thing. If I try and print b over here again, it is still in uppercase. So what we are doing using the print function, using the lower method, it's just temporary. Okay, so you need to be mindful of that. Now, the next one that we're going to dive in is called a casefold method. While lower method is useful, casefold is even more aggressive, handling special cases in certain languages. Now, let's see how. See, I have a word over here. It's called Straße. It's a German Deutsch word. I have assigned a variable. I have created the string Straße. Okay, and another one, which is Straße. That's how you pronounce it. And this is the special character. It's a German character, a German letter. Okay. Now, what happens if I try and print the a variable over there using the lower method? Let's say I do a dot lower. Let's see what happens. See, it's still the same. The S over here was in capital letters. It was in uppercase. So the S has been converted to lowercase, but see, this one remains the same. So how do we deal with it? What we do is we use the case fold method. All right. A. We're going to turn that. There you go. See, we're using the A variable over here for case fold. Even the special character has been translated or has been uh, converted. it removes the casefold function method. It removes case sensitivity even more effectively than the lower method would. It's helpful in situations like password validation or case insensitive string comparisons. The key difference is lower method does not always work with special characters, like over here with our German word. But casefold ensures correct comparisons. All right, let's move on to our next method. It will be capitalize with a Z over there and a bracket in the end. All right, our text is, let's create a string over here, hello world, okay? And let's try printing it using our capitalize method. Text dot capitalize with brackets. You see what it did there? The first letter, everything was in lowercase earlier, but the first letter has been turned into an uppercase. That's what capitalize does. Unlike, there's another one that we'll be learning ahead, title method. Unlike that, capitalize only changes the first letter of the entire string. All right. And if the first character is a number, capitalize method does not affect the string at all. Let's try another example over here. Let's say text1 is equal to my name is Himanshi. See, just the word, just the name Himanshi over here, the part of the string is in uppercase. What happens if I try and print it using the capitalize method? Text1, our variable goes first, then dot, and then the method that you want to apply. Capitalize, and then brackets. Okay, see, it turned M for my was in lowercase. It turned that, it converted that into uppercase, and the rest of the string has been converted into lowercase. Now let's move to the next method, which is title method. I just told you about that when we were discussing in our capitalize method. This goes as title brackets. All right. Um, Title method makes the first letter of every word uppercase. Great for formatting names, titles, or headlines. All right, let's take an example. I am creating a string which will have multiple sentences in it. For example, my name is Himanshi Thakur. All right, I have a coop with various poultry birds. Third sentence will be I enjoy gardening. That's about it. Okay. So what happens when I use the title method over here? Print brackets a, the variable goes first, then dot, then the method that you're using, title in this case, and brackets. All right, let's print it. See, over here, every single word of our string it has the first letter as capital in uppercase. Whereas in capitalize, it was only dealing, converting the first letter of the entire string. No matter how many sentences are there, no matter how many full stops are there, only the first letter of the entire string will be converted into the uppercase. But in title method, all the words of the string have first letter as capital. See, name, N is in uppercase, H for Himanshi, I for is, all of that is in uppercase. See, title method, it doesn't really recognize sentence boundaries. So words, even after a period or a full stop, will also start with uppercase. That's a difference that will be very important for you to remember in the future. Now let's move on to the next one, which is count method. As the name suggests, it counts things. Okay, so let's say I have a variable which says welcome to uh, Python for everyone. This is a Python to oh wait Python tutorial. Okay, and for some reason I want to count how many i's are there in that particular string. This is the method that I will be using in order to find that out. Okay, I can do print. Variable goes first as usual, then dot, and the method we want to use. And now what do I want to count? See, count method, the brackets for it. Inside that, we will put in a parameter. A parameter wherein, like, what exactly are we trying to count? For example, I want to count I. As we're working with strings, we're going to mention I in quotes. So there are 3 I's in this entire string. Okay, let's say I don't just want to count a single letter. I want to count how many times have I used Python, the word Python, in this entire string. Okay, so I can do the same thing, print a dot count followed by the brackets, and inside those brackets in quotes I'm going to type the word I'm looking to count. Oh, okay, let's do that. See, it says 2. There are two times the word Python has been mentioned in this entire string. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. The next one is, they're very similar, ends with and starts with. These are 2 methods. They usually work with, in a Boolean system. Okay, ends with method, you know, it checks if the string ends with a particular word or character. Okay, for example, I have a variable a. All right, it's nothing else than hello world, what a great day. Okay, now I want to check if this particular strings ends with day. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to do print function, and then inside that the variable followed by a dot, and the method that we're going to use, ends with method. All right, and see, this method also will have a parameter inside because we're trying to check exactly what I want, what I want over here. I want to check if it ends with day. The thing is, it is going to tell us no, false. See, Boolean. It doesn't end with day, it ends with an exclamation mark. So I'm going to check that again. Let's try. Ends with brackets, and inside the brackets in quotes, considering we're working with strings, I'm going to mention the exclamation mark. It's going to give us true. There we go. I hope you understand so far. The next one is also very similar. It's starts with brackets. That's the method. Okay, we have a variable assigned over there again already. So we're going to check if the that particular thing starts with world or great or what. Okay, let's check the same syntax. Variable starts with, all right, brackets in quotes. Let's say if let's check if it starts with world. False. Let's see if it starts with hello. It will give you false. Why? Because it's case sensitive. Over here in our string, we have put used uh, uppercase H at the beginning of the string. Over here, when I'm checking for it, I have mentioned it in lowercase. H is in lowercase. So let's see. It will give us true. There we go. See, wasn't it all very simple? There are plenty more methods to go around with. These string methods can help you manipulate text easily in Python. In this particular video, we have covered upper method, lower, casefold, capitalize, title, count, ends with, starts with. In the next part, we will explore more powerful and fun string methods. So make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Like this video if you have found it helpful. Comment below if you have questions or doubts, if there is any particular method you want me to cover in my next video. And which string method is your favorite so far, and share it with your fellow Python learners. All right then, bye bye.